What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new documentary feature, Return to Space. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Elon Musk. So going into screening this documentary, I already have my bias against him. But to be fair, I'm not a fan of any tax-dodging billionaires who treat their workers like shit. And although this docu is not about Tesla, but it's about SpaceX, I'm just letting you know right now, right off the bat, that I am not an Elon Musk stan. I also come from an old school of thinking that space exploration should be a national project. It should be a national pride, a collective or public venture. Back when we sent man to the moon, we sent them on behalf of America and on behalf of mankind. So again, collective. But after having watched this entire docu, although my opinion still hasn't completely changed much, I am now more open-minded to private sector reinvigorating the space exploration. I'm gonna stop short of calling this docu inspiring, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out that this whole thing is more or less a PR propaganda for SpaceX to soften their image. But I will file this under mixed bag, or a nuanced subject if you will. Directed and produced by Oscar-winning team Elizabeth Chai, Vasarhelyi, and Jimmy Chin, Return to Space covers the rise of SpaceX and Elon Musk's two-decade effort to resurrect America's space travel ambitions, offering rare access inside the first crewed mission launched from US soil since the retirement of the space shuttle in 2011. This is an intimate portrait of the engineers and astronauts chosen for the historic moments, following NASA veterans Bob Behnken, Doug Hurley, and their families in the lead-up to the launch. Return to Space brings viewers along for the thrilling ride of the International Space Station and into mission control with Musk and the SpaceX team as they bring them back to Earth for a dramatic splashdown return. So as a documentary itself, Return to Space is very comprehensive and very well put together. Within its 2 hours plus runtime, the directors packed in sufficient and substantive information from the history of our country's space venture all the way to the reason behind its downfall, and then how or why somebody like Elon Musk could sweep in to jumpstart the whole program. It's very meticulous, very detailed, with stunning imagery, and a lot of talking heads who actually know what they're talking about. When they express concern and doubt, they understandably refer back to the two disasters in the past, the Challenger and the Columbia, which does add weight to the conversation as far as, can we do this again? Or should we do this again? And the second half of the docu is the ooh and the ah as we see the astronauts floating around inside the International Space Station. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. There's a kid in all of us that wishes to be an astronaut because it looks so cool, man. It's gotta be the best job in the world. The one thing that ultimately persuades me to private sector helping NASA is the reusability of the rocket, or reusing the rocket. I'm still cautious and conservative about supporting SpaceX. I am not 100% team SpaceX rah-rah all the way, but if space travel or space exploration can be done safely and successfully with half the cost, then why the hell not? Now, should we return to space? That's the tough question, isn't it? Because while it is good to encourage everybody to look to the sky and to reach out to the wonders of the heavens above, but at the same time, billions of people here on Earth are suffering. Many of them don't have homes, not even healthcare. Billions of people on Earth are living under poverty, and the climate change is ravaging the planet. So if our mission to go to Mars is to abandon our home, then that would be a misguided purpose. I'm not saying we don't put any effort into space at all, but at the same time, let's allocate some of those resources into fixing our problems here, instead of going to find home planet B. Because at the end of the day, if Elon Musk or Richard Branson or Jeff Bezos can get a man on Mars, what are the chances that you and I, Joe Smos, would get launched there? Zero, nada, never. Unless you are rich and can afford a seat on their rocket, we'll continue struggling down here. So returning to space is wonderful and admirable, and if you find this documentary positive, more power to you. But what is equally wonderful and admirable is the everyday working men and women who find inspiration from within themselves and from everybody around them.